Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune and the Library of Taba.
Yeah.
And without any further ado, let's jump back into our recap.
Where we last left our adventurers, they had arrived through a portal in the city of Karurong. They were immediately arrested and brought through the city to the outskirts, and to a small hut with an old woman in it. After speaking with the group to learn of their intentions and whether they pose a harm to her people, she reveals herself to be the Primalis of Elements, one of 4 powerful beings that exist outside of time. She tells them that the person they are searching for, Sheltran, is here, and he is imprisoned for great crimes against her people. The group is told that they are released from captivity and are welcome to stay and attempt to convince Sheltran to leave, and if they do, they may leave with him. She also tells Rayvvin that they will see their brother sooner than they expect. They leave the hut, back to the cold outside. And that is where we begin.
And welcome back. So, you all have just stepped outside of the Primalis of Elements hut. And the guards are there. They do not have their spears leveled at you anymore. They have them, up in a holding position.
I speak to the one that I've been speaking to, saying, well, didn't quite expect to see you all still waiting here.
We figured you would like an escort and to be guided back to the inn instead of having to walk yourselves.
We would very much that.
You may, of course, use your horses if you desire now.
We desire.
Please, follow us, esteemed guests.
And I turn to the group in common and go, and now we're esteemed guests. Deadpan, like no emotion. And I'm back to, if you haven't noticed, Caleigh was being this like super different kind of, more cheery person. And now Caleigh's back to being Caleigh. Like, all right, let's do this. Let's go.
All right. So you all climb up onto your horses. Chodrak, who do you climb up with?
I'm gonna be on Caleigh's. I feel like you have a pouch for me or a sling, but I think.
All right. You all travel the next couple minutes back to the inn. And then the guards take their leave of you.
Bye.
Shall we our horses to the stables, secure some rooms, and then try to see if we can. We should have asked the Primalis where we could find the orc.
Yeah, that would have been a good question.
She knows that we know.
We don't know, though.
We don't know that he knows.
Chodrak didn't tell us yet.
Yeah, I did. I said he was 200 miles east-ish.
Oh, yeah. But we don't know that where he is in this town.
Oh, yeah. I haven't said
or in this little place. You know the exact pinpoint, but we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have the chance to tell us yet.
We were heavily guarded as prisoners.
Yep. Esteemed guests.
Esteemed prisoner guests.
Would I still know about where we're at now, where that building is?
Yeah. Yeah, you can still feel it over there.
Nice. I mean, yeah, I would relay it to the group at this point.
I'm glad you didn't tell me earlier, because I would try to sneak away from that guards and probably get us killed.
Yeah, probably. Jeez, Abcde.
I even had combat all set up for you guys.
If we were going to end up fighting them.
See, I thought about sneaking away, and then I was like, if I sneak away by myself...
Go out and stab some guards,
And all right, so you guys go into the inn, and you are met by a portly man. He's an orc himself. You definitely get the feeling this probably isn't the orc that you're looking for.
This is not the orc you're looking for. No, really, it's not.
And as if expecting you, brings you up to 3 rooms for you all to use.
Hi.
5 plus 3 rooms. 3 rooms.
You're so
3
cute.
rooms.
He's trying to pull me towards him.
Oh.
He put his paw on my shirt and like pulled me over.
Was it like 2 beds per room?
There are 3 beds in each room.
Oh. Oh, wow.
I feel like that's a slight overkill to have 3 separate rooms, but
As nice as it seems to an esteemed guest, I would not like to sleep alone.
that's fair. I don't know. Part of me feels like we should all stick together because I still don't know if I trust these people.
Yeah. If we're going to sneak out later.
Yeah, that too.
We might not even use the room if we can get the orc to say that he's willing to leave.
What time is it?
It's late afternoon.
Yeah, because we rested, left in the morning-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take all 3 room keys. Seem disrespectful. And say thank you. And we all will probably stay in one room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, put him out to nice full moon, right?
Yeah.
So what do you all do now?
I suppose we should probably sit down and at least chat for a couple minutes before we do anything. Just
Yeah,
to make sure we're all on the same page.
Get a plan to see what we do. Well, first off, we take us to the orc, and I guess we start drilling him with questions.
I want to talk to him first.
Oh, without anyone?
Oh, man. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just all talk to him.
I mean, you all did agree that
I think we did.
you
We
did.
would be able to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is right. You have said that.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think we all go together, but Chodrak, you talk to him first by yourself.
Yeah.
And then when you are done kicking his ass, we will leave with him.
I do relay some information that I got at the end. So I will tell the group, and kind of, as I'm talking more to Chodrak because he seems to be more heavily involved with this orc. So I'm kind of gauging to see how much does Chodrak remember or know of this information that I'm going to relay of the energy of Vulcus and how it seems like through all of these clues that I'm picking up that Vulcus had some sort of fight with someone who could be the orc. And that doesn't happen often, that a deity comes down to fight someone.
Right.
And I'm just kind of seeing if Chodrak has any sort of reaction.
I'm not sure I know who Vulcus is. I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Cool. That's totally fine. That's why
you are aware of Vulcus as a deity. Vulcus is one of the major deities. She is typically attributed with the lawful good and of creation and smithing. You are more aware of her than just the normal pantheon, and from what the normal pantheon says. But legend says that Vulcus was the first one to craft the automatons. And it is said that if her original forge was found, someone would be able to create new living automatons like you and Sterling themselves. And she's heralded as a just deity and willing to help mortals. You definitely are aware of her. She is, I mean, she's one of the big ones. As far as anything else,
Backstory.
so, that's that.
That's good. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily expecting anything, but just trying to see like if they were shared common knowledge or not. That's all.
Fair enough. Well, I have a feeling it's going to get brutally cold during the night. So maybe not a bad idea to wait till morning to go, because we don't want to come back and get frostbite.
Very.
Just a thought. I mean, I don't know that much about this place, but
I'm good with playing it safe.
Yeah,
Here's
Abcde, you definitely know that it will get well below sub-zero tonight.
It is beautiful here. I don't know what you were talking about.
Yep.
In a swamp.
Well, Lorax is further to the north. The winters there are worse than this.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, and this is mid-fall.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
You're not even in the depths of winter yet.
Ew. Gross.
This is just a crescendo.
Let us get out of here if possible. But
You are definitely in like middle to North Alaska right now.
Gross.
okay.
Well, do we want to stay the night, relax, get a little food, and then go in the morning and try and just get this done tomorrow?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Alrighty. So you all are sleeping in the one room?
I think so.
Okay. Which room?
Is there one that's bigger?
No, they're all three the same size.
What number
How are
keys
they?
do we have?
They are keys 4, 5, and 6.
1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5. There's 5 of us. Let's go into 5.
No, okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Artimious, is that okay
There's-
with you?
Yeah. Yeah. 5 will be okay. 5 and 5, that's equal. It'll be okay.
And then I
right.
guess we get in. I don't even go to a bed. I just curl up on the floor, unroll my bedroll, cover up, and be like, well, I have to sleep the longest, so I should probably start now.
I mean, that's fair.
As
Night, Ab-si-dee.
sleeping, I'll start kind of searching the room for just any sort of orbs that are spying on us or bugs that are listening to us or, any of that kind of stuff.
All right. Perception.
Can I do a magical check for the same thing?
Yes, you may.
I assume enchantment.
Yes.
One more luck. I'm going to bed. Okay. that is, where is my perception? That's 13.
Okay.
24.
The other one was
Okay.
1, 2.
Perfect. So, you both search and you do not find anything.
Okay. Where's Artimious sleeping?
He will sleep under the middle bed.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take one of the beds. Sleeping under it.
Yep.
I guess I'll sleep on the right of Artimious.
I will stay up until I can't anymore, until I have 4 hours left, with my back leaning against the wall on a bed, just kind of observing the room.
Okay. Do you take the bed over Artimious or the other bed?
The other bed, whatever's against the wall.
Okay. What is your perception defense?
22.
Okay.
I'm concerned. Where's Chodrak sleeping? Sleeping.
The beds are taken.
No, there's one open.
Oh, then the open bed.
Okay.
I only sleep for 4 hours, so I'll just chill.
Alrighty. So you all rest through your various nights, and you wake up in the morning. It appears that the blizzard has subsided. The sun is out. It is still brutally cold outside. And there looks to be about 2.5 feet of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
There are people actively out shoveling the main thoroughfare
Okay.
into 5-foot tall drifts.
Gross.
It's Cresta Butte. Oh.
So, what do you all want to do this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, she said we're able to take some of the soup to go, right? So I'm gonna munch on some of the soup and get real nice and warm before going up.
So we're trying to get the orc to leave with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like after meditating on it overnight, it might be best that I not have a conversation with the orc right away. So if we want to just kind of play it cool to start,
Okay.
Okay.
I think that'd be a better way to go about it.
Okay.
Okay.
We follow your lead on this one, since you seem to know, not know the orc, but at least know about the orc a little. Do you, from what you sense and perceive, Chodrak, do you think this is going to be difficult?
That's the thing, is I really don't know much, and that's my apprehension, is I'm not even quite sure of what his relationship, what his response to my questioning would be, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's going to be received well. I really don't know anything about this orc other than my vague memories from my past life, so
Okay.
Okay.
it'd be best to play it safe.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely think a little breakfast before we leave would be a good idea, but I think it might not be bad to just leave right after that.
Alrighty. So you all feed yourselves a little bit and then head back to the guard post.
Yep.
Ease.
And you are stopped at the gate by one of the guards. And in Draconian, good day, what can I do for you?
Stares at Caleigh.
Yeah, I speak up and say, well, we're here to take an orc off your hands.
Oh, you're them, huh? Very well. In you go. Third building on your left. Do not disturb the other prisoners.
Pop right along.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess I don't know how to say thanks in Draconian, but
I just nod. Everyone here just nods at each
All right. Go head on in and head over to the building indicated. It is a steel building, fully steel, and you are let in through the door, and then you are walked down and down and down, 12 flights of stairs.
ew.
Wow.
Wow.
Until you arrive at the bottom.
What do we see?
You see a row of cells with steel bars and steel plates in places, so that you can look into all of them, but they're not all completely open to the air. It looks like there's 8 cells in here.
Are they all full?
You can't tell from right here. You would have to go up and look into each one.
We start looking for them.
So you are taken down, and fourth cell from the end. We'll be watching. And he heads back up the stairs.
How are they going to be watching if they go upstairs?
Good question.
There's
Looks around suspiciously.
Right. Well, we'll see if we can get him to leave.
Okay. So you all head over to the cell. And as you look in, you see a tall, but not overly tall, orc. He is absolutely gaunt. It looks like he is not eaten in ages. The clothes that look like they were probably once resplendent have just aged dramatically and all hang loosely around his body. He is swimming in them. His hair is completely unkept. It is just long and is resting on the floor as he's just sitting huddled up against one of the walls.
Do I get any sort of like feelings at all from seeing him?
You are quite certain you know this orc, and you are saddened at seeing him like this, especially as from what you've been able to gather, you and he were once friends. So seeing him completely gone like this is disheartening at the least. But you are quite positive you know him and that he knew you.
Yes. I guess I'll walk up to him and say, Lord Sheltron, we are here to take you home.
Drop the Lord shit. What do you want? Can't you leave me in peace?
Your people need you.
My people are gone.
Not all of them.
I'm sure they're all gone by now.
Well, we were
I'm
sent
the only one living.
You would
we were
be
sent here by, and then I try to recall the names of the family that we just met.
There was Harlan, Jaren, whatever the heck the goblin's name was.
And then like the girl, the little kid.
Was there a little kid?
Not a little kid.
Oh.
She was a young lady.
Young lady, okay.
I mean, I have Marla, who was the tiefling.
Yes.
Jaren, who was the human woman.
Yep.
Harlan, who was the guard.
And Skuld,
And
the
Skuld.
goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are
They're
still
all
people.
You.
So the basilisk magic faded, did it?
Yeah, we kind of killed the basilisk.
Best should they have just been allowed to stay as statues.
Well, why?
Why? Why? Because this world is shit.
This world?
Yes. This world, everything on, above, and below it. It's just gone to shit.
Well, the only way to fix that is by fixing that.
You think you, a small child, have any concept of what goes into fixing a world?
Oh, I'm sure a lot goes into it, but leaving it the way it is, why is that a better option?
You don't think I tried? You don't think we tried? And what did I get for my efforts?
Well, how do you know what the world is like? You haven't been out there in 250 years.
You don't think I saw it for the thousands of years before then?
So?
250 years is a couple of breaths, a few blinks of the eye. Minutes to me. Hours at most.
I guess old men get cranky.
I think I've earned that right.
But here's my question.
Leave me in peace.
There is someone here who could put you out of your misery and you could just be done with this shit world, but you fight to keep on living. Why is that? Why stay living when there's nothing to live for?
You don't think I've tried to die? It's a cruel punishment. She won't end my life. She can't end my life.
Well, if there's someone else that can, why aren't you out there trying to find them?
Because she won't. She visited me once a week for years. I asked, begged, pleaded. And no, she wouldn't. She keeps me locked up here.
What did you do to her?
To her? Nothing. To her people, I killed a city.
Why?
To piss her off. It didn't work.
Obviously. Apparently you don't have a good concept of what you can do.
And she who keeps you alive. Why won't she let you go?
Spite? How should I know? I thought that we'd all be allowed to die when I killed the others.
Who are the others?
The rest of the council. I killed her husband's son, for God's sakes. And still, she doesn't let me die.
Does the council ring a bell at all?
No, not to you.
Well, maybe you should live and change things just to spite her.
Like I said, you don't think I tried?
Well, maybe you didn't
That
try hard
happened
enough.
thousands of years ago.
Did you have the right people to help you, or were you trying to do it alone?
I thought I did.
Yeah, maybe you were wrong.
And then she did still come after us one day. And still she won't allow me to die. She keeps this cursed immortality around. She still hasn't stripped it of me. And so, I do not eat. I do not drink. I do not sleep. And I beg for one of the ones that could kill me to do so, and she won't.
Well, what about Caleigh?
What about the rat?
Could he kill you? Is there
Well, sure.
anything
If he were still alive.
Oh, he is.
He what?
He's still around.
The rat survived?
Yeah,
Bloody.
we met him.
You met
Probably.
Cos,
Now.
the keeper of knowledge. He's come down off his cloud.
He had a cloud. Well, we don't know about that. Last time we saw, he had a wagon.
Hey, a wagon. You are funny people.
No, there was a whole library in the back of it.
Oh, he found it, did he?
It's sort of empty though.
An empty library. Even better, just desserts.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're-
really want to
The
die so bad.
follower of Valkyrie.
Who was on the council you speak of?
Hell, it was thousands of years ago. Names that wouldn't mean anything to you now.
Well, you didn't think Caleigh would mean anything to us now.
Yes, well, Caleigh wasn't dead at that time. I figured he must have expired by now, but apparently not. The others I finished with my own hand. Yes, Caleigh could likely kill me, as I could kill him. Those that are blessed still have the ability to kill each other. What a interesting twist of fate, huh?
Yes.
Could someone like Brixer kill you?
Brixer. Who the bloody is that?
I'm just trying to see. Trying to help you.
Batman.
Yeah. He seems powerful. Just
Huh.
He seems to have weird magic portals that go towards this place with these weird wagons that don't have horses.
Interesting.
he speaks of the television. It's crazy.
Television. Definitely a strange person.
Very strange.
Probably mad as all else.
Oh, probably.
But
so.
then again, who am I to talk?
What
Yes,
happened
for very obvious.
years ago?
Well, I guess it can't hurt to say, can it? Allow me to revel in my hubris and my pride and my downfall. No, it is good should it hurt. 250 years, you say? Is that how long I've been here? I can't quite see the outside anymore, and as I no longer age, it is time is something else. Now, I believe you are asking what happened when the fortress fell, when she found us, when this basilisk came, and more. Anyone else doing anything at the moment? You all just...
Staring at him.
Yeah. Listening in.
Okay. So, we were there, living peacefully away from the prying eyes of both Relissia and Taba, and Gainsworn. Ha. Gainsworn. Bunch of idiots. They don't know what they're looking for.
Can't deny that.
But we were at peace. Yes, we'd sequestered ourselves off from the world because obviously they didn't want to learn from us anymore. And even if they did want to learn, They didn't want to learn properly. And even if they had wanted to learn properly, they would have kept the knowledge for themselves, fought bloody wars over it so that they could control the knowledge. Knowledge we would have given freely, knowledge we used to give freely. All fought over Kozil's precious library. And he didn't even get to keep the big one. He just got to be at the small one. But the keeper of knowledge was he. It's all spite, isn't it? All irony and spite.
So what happened?
Well, she found us, didn't she? She started off, she sent the basilisk. I had everybody brought inside when it arrived. Not everyone was quite fast enough. A few, the four you spoke of, were caught outside. At that moment, there wasn't anything I could do because I had bigger things to worry about. That was just the first round, and I knew it. So I had Yesha bring in everybody and seal the gate. Because nobody should have been able to get through that. No. Not nobody, of course, but certainly no basilisk could ever crush Yesha's barrier. And, well, we started the evacuation of everybody else. Got them all out of there. And we sent most of them to Omadano. They would have taken care of them. People with their knowledge and understanding, they would have been welcomed. And at least given places to stay. But that is... So what became of them, I couldn't know. I'm sure their descendants survive now.
How many of them?
Almost 200, I think. A few of us stayed behind. We had to be able to keep them, to make sure that no one else came after. That no one could find which way they'd sent. I had to keep my people safe. Because ultimately it was all my faults, wasn't it? I hadn't killed. But in my pride and my greed and my knowing that I was right where all the others were wrong. It was folly in the end. And brought nothing but pain. They were fools too, but maybe I was right. Doesn't matter anymore.
Right about what?
Right to kill them. They were going too far. There was going to be more harm than good from what they had done. It wasn't worth it anymore. The lives that they were putting at risk were, to many of them, inconsequential. The pursuit of power and knowledge was all that they cared about. So I killed him.
The council.
And thus, yes. And the king. The last king under the mountain. The husband, son. Such a... How many of them did I see go by? Son and then husband. Birthing son to become husband.
Creepy.
10, 12. I don't know anymore.
How long ago was that?
How? Years mean little when we talk in thousands of years.
That's fair.
How long? I don't know. There was no calendar that you all would recognize at that point.
Does any of this ring a bell to Artimious?
Nope.
Okay.
He was either not alive yet or a tree.
Or just in a completely different part of the planet.
That's fair.
Well, so do you stay here for safety? Or for sanity?
Sanity. Ha! Have you been listening to my stock raving rants? I am no longer sane. And then, who is? How in the whole world is insane? Maybe I am the sane one. What an interesting thought, that.
Well, why does she not attack you here?
Well, if she did, she would be having to contend with a Primalis, wouldn't she?
Well, apparently there's another one in Taba.
Oh. Is there? Is that right?
Yes.
Damned if you do and damned if you don't, right?
Right. Would be your chance to be killed.
Like I said, if she wanted me dead, all she would have to do is remove this immortality. I'd wither to dust almost immediately.
Well, she might not kill you, but Causal is there, and Causal might kill you. Or maybe this other Primalis would.
Garaborg. Or something or other.
Very, very close. Garabor.
Yeah, he was. He's not the one that we were talking about, though. She didn't remember the name or know the name of the brother that's in Taba.
Yep. Garabor's the one of Shadow.
Oh, the shadow.
It's
But...
inside it.
Oh, the one of Arcana is in. No, that's her brother.
Yeah. In
Her
Taba.
brother
Is in Taba.
Arcana is in Taba. And the Primalis of Shadow is Garabor, and we don't know where he is right now. Cough, cough.
Maybe she wants to relish and kill you herself.
Sure, it's possible.
Seems
But
out of character.
why was she still? Why did she not kill me that day? She could have chased me. I didn't know where we were going. I didn't know there was a Primalis here. Not at first, anyways. But a being of that much power, of course it's felt shortly thereafter.
So did you encounter sorry, hold on. Did you encounter Volcus and fight her, or did you escape?
I knew Vulcus had arrived. But no, it was champions that we fought. I fought the champion of Vulcus herself. But she'd worked with another deity, helped in finding us. It's probably the only reason she was able to.
Who was the deity, do you know?
Of course I know. How could I forget?
Who?
Abcde, goddess of trickery. Of course she would, wouldn't she? Yes, she had to handle her champion. I'm grateful for. Certainly, I wasn't prepared to fight both of them. Not at the same time. Not with Vulcus right around the corner. Wouldn't have been time for that. Of course I fled. After defeating my own, fled and left Yesha there.
When
And I turned out to be, hey.
When hearing about fighting champion, Caleigh gets upset and will not leave completely, but just will go to the cell and chase away everyone.
Okay. Do you head back towards the stairs or away from the stairs?
Just truly at the edge of, like, if there's a door, right?
Well, so as you're looking at the cell, yeah, there's a door here, but there's also bars along it. So there's, a cell, and then there's another cell, and then another cell. And on the other side, there's a couple of cells.
I'll walk towards the stairs then.
Okay.
Not too, but just to not be in the immediate area.
Okay. As you walk past the next one, you hear a clinking of chains. Hey, please, stop there for a moment. I just have a quick question, if you could, please. I don't need much of your time.
She stops.
I can't quite get up to the bars. Are you there? You could just say yes or no. If you don't answer, I'll assume you didn't stop.
I'm here.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Like I said, just one, well, maybe two questions for you. I heard a voice. I heard a lot of voices, but do you have a did I hear, do you have a unicorn with you? Do you
Rayvvin?
Is.
Oh. Right?
That would be my guess.
Oh, you don't have a horn though, just hooves.
No, I have a horn.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
a horn? Okay, yeah. Then,
Okay.
It's purple.
She has purple hair, and is that Raven I hear?
Are you? Are you? You can't be.
I can't say I know what you're talking about. Am I who?
Do I remember her brother's name?
I don't believe she has ever told you her brother's name.
I
Their brother's name.
thought I did. I think I told them when we were talking last time.
Then don't worry about it. Are you their brother?
Yes. Do you know them? Is that them?
I
Rayvvin, and it's a very weak voice. Do you walk up to the bars, or do you keep standing kind of in the middle of the hallway here?
I will walk. Me?
Yep, you.
I'll walk up to the bars and say, they're near. They're here.
And you see another that does look similar to Rayvvin. The same colored hair, very thin, and just kind of laying draped across the ground. Just head barely held up, staring up at you. Tell her Ivan's here. I'm here. Please. You can't.
Hold on. Just hold on. I will frantically go to the cell over back to them and call for Rayvvin. Rayvvin.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got to come.
Okay. Why do I have to come?
Your brother.
My brother? I will follow.
All right. Do you look through the bars?
Yes.
You are looking down at your brother, Dyron.
Wait, why are you here?
And that's where we'll end for tonight.
Did you kitten? I can't remember.
What?
Did you have him since he was a kitten? I can't remember.
No, I adopted him when he was 8.
Okay.
Yeah, there were those big floods in Colorado and Longmont and that area in 2013. So a bunch of pets got displaced. And my twin sister and I decided this would be a great time to get a cat.
Yeah, I remember.
And so we picked up this one.
Such a cutie.
Annie. So I guess he might not technically be 18 because 8 was a guess. But, you know, he's still old.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching our newest library of Taba video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to check out our other campaign going on right now, the Pillars of Sypetia. They're a pretty wacky group over there, and we have some real interesting shenanigans. Tune in next week, and we'll see you then. Thanks!